and welcome to Only Connect, the show that's unashamedly intelligent. Which is not to say we're unashamed, but that's only of the standard of dancing at our end-of-series party. By the way, licence fee worriers, please take note. There is no end-of-series party. It's just me dancing in a corridor, waiting for the next series to start. On which festive note, let's meet the teams. On my right, Steve Donnelly, a history graduate and former IT systems analyst who enjoys hill walking and European travel. Gareth Williams, a retired IT consultant who is currently studying for a degree in photography with the Open College of Art. And their captain, Bob Hughes, a leadership consultant and coach who loves skiing, cooking and doing origami. United by their hearty appetites and passion for food, they are the Trenchermen. So, Bob, you work as a leadership consultant. Do you think that gives you a natural advantage as a team captain?
I think I've been able to bring out the best in the team, yes. Probably by trusting them. I think that's what a leader should do. If they don't trust his or her team, what chance do they have?
So you're carrot rather than stick?
Oh, yeah. If the stick doesn't work, you hit them with the carrot, I think.
Absolutely. I don't even bother with carrots. I'm all stick. Your opponents tonight, on my left, Hannah Twitchell, a maths graduate from Bath University who's about to study for a PhD in medical statistics. Dorian Liddell, a maths student who loves cryptic crosswords, retro video games and Japanese cinema. And their captain, James Wilson, a trainee analyst and programmer with a degree in maths who was once ranked 430th in British tennis due to a clerical error. They're all fans of knotty maths equations. They are the Numerists. So you've probably got the maths covered. How are you on everything else?
Well, Dorian's our etymological expert. Yep. Hannah is our pop culture specialist, and my specialism lies in geography.
Let me just check. None of those things are coming up. Oh. Never mind. Congratulations, by the way, on your clerical triumph at the tennis.
Thank you.
Let's see how well you fare tonight. By playing round one. I expect you've seen the programme on TV. If you haven't, shoddy research. I simply want to know what's the connection between four apparently random clues. The fewer clues you see before giving me the right answer, the more points you get. Trenchermen, you won the toss, so you will be going first. Please choose an Egyptian hieroglyph.
The horned viper, please.
The horned viper. Ah, the music question immediately. Normally people's faces fall when they get this, but you never know. Good luck. First clue coming up now.
Next, please. Next, please.
In the glory, he told the story of battle's glorious.
So is it the different countries? Another one? Next, please.
Stolen from Africa.
10 seconds.
Soldier.
That is the connection. Well done. What did you hear?
There was the stolen from Africa, the
Buffalo Soldier was the last one.
Bob Marley, Buffalo Soldier,
Scottish Soldier before that.
And the
Scottish
first two,
Soldier?
If we'd known the first two, we'd have first two.
The first one was from A Soldier's Tale, Stravinsky, that was. And the second one, Oh, Soldier, Soldier, the Ionian Singers and Timothy Salter. Soldier's the connection. Very well done. You're off with a point, and it is now your turn, Numerists, to choose a hieroglyph.
I'll have twisted flax, please.
Twisted flax. First clue coming up now.
Next.
These aren't things done for good luck, are they?
I don't think so. Next.
Are they noises used by Foley artists? It's ridiculous. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to buzz in the animal here, if that's all right.
I don't know if it's for particular. Maybe shaking-ish.
Should we go next?
The sheets next. Yeah, go for it.
Next. Yeah, I'm going to buzz and nominate you, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
10 seconds.
I'm going to nominate Hannah for this one.
OK.
It's things that Foley artists use to create sounds for television programmes.
That is precisely what it is. Foley artists' sound effects. Very well buzzed in. Numerists, you get a point as well. And we're back to the Trenchermen to choose a question.
2 reeds, please.
2 reeds. Your first clue coming up now.
Should we go with that?
Go for it.
They were all stripped of their title.
Goodness me, we haven't had one of those for a while. Very well done. Coming in after just one clue. You get 5 points. They are people who were disqualified from something they'd won. What can you tell me about the clues you're looking at?
Miss World 1973 was Angie somebody who was an American, and I forget her second name. Juventus were the Serie A champions, disqualified because of the corruption scandal in Italian football.
Phil Wallace was the Oldham East and Saddleworth MP who did his expenses.
And the marathon winner in the 1908 Olympics, I believe, hitched a lift for part of the course.
He had assistance from race officials, Pietri. That first one, Marjorie Wallace, her name was, Miss World 1973. Yes. Do you know what she was sacked for?
She'd been married or something?
No, it was for dating too many celebrities. Quite right. I would never date a celebrity. I just think that's inappropriate behaviour. In her case, Tom Jones and George Best were included. That was thought not proper. But very well done to you, Trenchermen. Excellent flashy answer there. Numerists, your turn to pick a question.
Lion, please.
Lion, OK. These are going to be picture clues. You've got the picture question. First one coming up now.
Is it a fennec fox? Looks like a fennec fox.
Next. I have no idea again. Do you know?
Don't know what that is.
Next.
Who's that?
What did you say the first one?
Fine,
I think it's a fennec fox.
Do they all begin with a double F?
Yeah, there must be it. Must be a bit.
Okay, should we go with that?
Yeah, go.
They all begin with a double F.
Well, the two words
Or
that
have
begin
FF
with
in
F.
them.
I'm afraid that's not the answer, so I'm going to show the fourth clue to the Trenchermen for a possible bonus.
Double letters.
Double letters.
They all start with double letters.
That's it. It's double letters, a range of double letters, because we've got Aardwolf, Ooglies and a llama at the end there. It's just Fionn Hay gets the double F. In Welsh, of course, though it's a Welsh name, that's just one letter. Just one letter. So you were close, but it's a bonus point to the Trenchermen. Now, please choose your own question.
Eye of Horus, please.
The Eye of Horus. OK, your time starts now.
Next.
Say it later.
Next, please.
There was a future king. Was it James or King Arthur? Next.
Next, please. Speak up. You have to speak up, sorry.
Divided.
Oh, OK. Yeah? Yeah, should we go with that?
Parts.
Two halves. These are the things that are divided into two parts.
I'm afraid that's not the answer, so I'm going to show the last clue to the Numerists, and it's now your chance for a possible bonus.
Yeah.
Divided into 4 parts.
They are divided into 4 parts. I must say, if you could all combine to make a 6-part team, you would be brilliant. Yes, 4 chambers in the human heart, the Once and Future King 4-part novel by T.H. White, post-war Berlin, divided into 4 parts. And this question, as all the questions on Only Connect, divided into 4 parts. So the bonus goes to you this time. And it is your turn, not so much to choose a question, because it's going to be water, but to see if you can give the answer. First clue coming up now.
Fractals.
Do you think we should just go for it?
What's that? What's it?
No, it's all secrets. It's a
Triangle fractal. Okay. I think we should think next.
Okay,
I don't know. Next.
Oh. Okay, we should.
Okay, next again.
Blind assassins. What's the property of this Sierpinski triangle? How does it explain?
Next.
Oh, no, they all contain smaller versions of themselves. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Nominate Dorian on this one.
Do they all contain smaller versions of themselves? Like Matryoshka dolls, small dolls and sort of large ones?
That is absolutely correct, although I'd be really happy, given that you're a mathematical team, if you could give me a better word to describe that.
Well, fractal.
Well, the first one, the Sierpinski triangle about fractals, it's recursion, it's called, when they contain smaller parts within themselves. The last one would have been Inception, the film in which there are dreams within dreams. Sierpinski triangle, that's the fractals. The Blind Assassin, the Atwood novel, that contains within it a novel called The Blind Assassin, which has within it a novel called The Blind Assassin, and Matryoshka's The Russian Dolls, all contained within themselves. Very well done. So, at the end of round 1, the Numerists have got 4 points, but the Trenchermen are ahead with 7. Round 2 is sequences. There are still 4 clues, but they come in a sequence. Teams, I want to know what is the 4th. So you may only see up to 3 clues before giving me the answer. Trenchermen, you'll be going first again. Which hieroglyph would you like?
Would like the lion, please.
The lion, that can certainly be arranged. What would be the 4th in this sequence? Here's the first.
Next, please.
Yeah.
Japan. Should we go for next?
I think
Let's go for that, yeah? Honshu.
I'm afraid that's not the answer. So I will show the third in the sequence to the numerists. Can you tell me what comes fourth?
Hawaii. Yes, the Big Island is... I don't know what to call it, but one or the other.
The answer is Hawaii, otherwise known as the Big Island. They are the islands of Hawaii getting bigger. And Hawaii would be the big one. Very well done for the bonus. And you may now choose your own question.
Eye of Horus, please.
Eye of Horus, what would be the fourth in this sequence? Time starts now.
No, I don't. Next. It's football, definitely.
Yeah.
Next, please. Are they teams played in the AFC? Is it? Well, I would guess it's.
Well, no,
2000...
is that what it's called? What's the name of
No,
the
it's
league?
not. It's different. It's not that. I think 2011-12 League Two, Football League Two. I think that's.
OK, go for it. I don't know.
2011 to 12 Football League Two.
Absolutely brilliant. We didn't put to 12, we said 2011, because you never know, this might be broadcast over and over again through the years. But I will accept your answer. Very good. Why?
Well, I'm not sure I've got this right. I think it's the leagues AFC Wimbledon were in over a period of time, but it might be something completely different.
That is absolutely brilliant. I said to our question meister, Mr. Bodycoombe, nobody's going to know it's AFC Wimbledon. Certainly not the sort of person that comes on our quiz. You just need to say it's a sort of series of divisions. Apparently, though, they form different shapes, so to actually represent this sequence, it would be the rise of AFC Wimbledon. Very well done. Absolutely brilliant. I'm impressed by that. Trenchermen, game on. What would you like?
Water, please.
Water. You may have that. What would be the fourth in this sequence? Time starts now.
Number of elements.
Next, please. Cards. What's this 13 then? Should we go for the next one?
Are we going to know if it is tarot cards? Are we going to know any different?
So what would we guess? Good point. Should we guess or should we go for it?
Are we...
Quick, team, come on. Should we go for the next?
Are we gonna, is it going to help us?
What are we going to do? Guess or not?
Guess.
10 seconds.
What?
Death.
13, death.
That is the answer. Dramatic chord. Why?
They are tarot cards.
That's absolutely right. And unlucky number 13 is death. That's the one where they turn it over, their face goes ashen, and then they say, it could be good news.
And it never is.
It never is. Number 13 is death in the tarot. Well done. Back to you, numerists.
2 reads, please.
2 reads. What would be the fourth in this sequence? Time starts now.
Next. I know this. It's Jane Austen, the daughter's going upwards, so then we had Elizabeth Bennet, and then Jane Bennet's the oldest.
OK, go for it. Go for it.
Jane.
The answer is Jane, and as I heard you mutter, they are the Bennet sisters in Pride and Prejudice getting older. Which sisters are missed out?
Lydia is the youngest.
Lydia is the youngest. Are you a big fan of that novel?
I quite like that novel, actually, yes.
How many times have you read it?
Once. But I've listened to the audiobooks countless times, the abridged audiobook, many, many times.
But that one, the audio version, you're neither reading the book nor seeing Colin Firth emerge dripping from a lake.
That doesn't really bother me.
Really?
Really.
I thought that was the highlight. Jane Austen would have been so pleased if she knew that was going to happen just a few short years later. Very well done. So back to you, Trenchermen. What would you like?
We'd like twisted flax, please.
And why not? These are going to be picture clues. What would you expect to see in the fourth picture? Here's the first.
That's a hand. That's a handball.
Yeah. Next. That's like a basketball. What is it? Basketball, is it? Or is it?
I don't know what's what we're going to have to do next.
Next.
That's a basketball.
That's basketball.
So we put balls in order, rainbows in order of size, so it must be a football.
Yeah. Go with that.
Go for it. An association football.
It'll be an association football.
Why?
Increasing size of balls in competitive games.
I'm afraid that is not a sequence because an awful lot would be missed out in between the clues you're looking at. So I'm going to the numerists for a possible bonus.
I...
Just say
We'll go with
Too long, I'm afraid. Now, we put a picture of a polo ball, but I would have taken a ball from any sport which is played 4-a-side. We're looking at handball, 7-a-side game, volleyball, 6-a-side, basketball, 5-a-side, so any 4-a-side ball game. I asked you why, because for all I know, association football is a 4-a-side game. Is it?
I have no idea.
Is it?
Unfortunately, it isn't.
It isn't. Then I can't give you a belated point. No points for anyone there. But one remaining question, which is going to you, Numerists, the Horned Viper. What's the fourth in this sequence? Time starts now.
Ball position, doesn't it? Next. Still don't know. Next again. Next.
Apron?
Is it a wordy one?
No, these must be positions in a certain sport, but possibly. I don't know exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm not familiar with the word apron and everything.
Don't say
What's
so.
the-
Is it to do with positions on the stage, perhaps? Like centre front, for example? Is it like... Because, you know, they use that in the stage.
It could be.
So I'm going to go with front or...
Oh, yeah, okay.
10
That's a good
seconds.
idea. Okay, go for that.
Front.
Not the answer, I'm afraid. So, Trenchermen, there's a bonus chance for you.
The orchestra pit.
Yes, it is the orchestra or the orchestra pit. I heard you mutter, is it a rugby question? Thank the Lord, no. We've moved off sport at last and into the theatre. It's parts of a theatre moving towards the audience. Last would be orchestra pit. Very well done. At the end of round 2, then, the Numerists are up to 10 points, but the Trenchermen are just ahead with 11. Time to play the connecting wall. 16 clues which may and must be sorted into 4 connected groups of 4. The teams don't have to do that alone. Well, they do have to do it alone, but you can also do that at home if you want to look at our website where the connecting walls will appear. Numerists, it's your turn to go first this time, and also you have a choice. Lion or water?
Water, please.
Water, OK. You have 2.5 minutes to solve this. Time starts now.
Go on,
So,
Winter Olympics.
Perfumo scandal.
Okay, sorry, go
Do you
on.
want
I know the Lillehammer was... yeah, OK. You do the Winter Olympics.
Is there another one?
Chamonix, so there's 5. I'll do them and you can talk.
Okay, that's
OK, so
fine.
there's Perfumo scandal. Perfumo scandal, any more scandals here? He was a politician.
Rick Wakely.
Oh, hang on, there's some theatres there.
Alec
I
Guinness.
think.
Yeah. Do any...
Yeah, there we go.
XYZ.
3 strikes and you're out now.
Okay,
Two
that's
groups.
Alphabetical order. Any others that... What can XYZ be?
Lilyhammer. What can Lilyhammer be apart
Well,
from...
it's turn in... Is it in Finland?
Norway.
Norway.
Rick Wakely. Mike Oldfield is another person.
Mike
who's-
Guinness is a Mike.
OK.
So
Iran Contra.
I don't know what
Is that a
that
scandal,
is.
perhaps?
It looks like it could be.
Those two... Well, I'm not going to... I'm reluctant to press things here.
XYZ seems to be a strange
think-
thing if it weren't
Do you think
scandal.
there's a scandal that would be that?
So you think they're all... Lilyhammer was... I think it was something for ambush marketing. There was a scandal there.
Okay, so
Okay,
hang on.
so I
What
think the
would
others
the other
might
ones
be Mikes.
Are they musician
possibly.
mics? Or...
Never heard
No,
of
I've
Boateng.
not.
There's a footballer called Boateng.
But
Rick Wakely is the only Wakely I know.
Is there really a Mike Guinness?
Hannah?
I think there is.
Alec Guinness
There's
is...
an Alec
There's
Guinness.
Alec Guinness, Rick Wakely, but
Should we try...
Mike
Well, no,
Oldfield.
I don't
there's no
know,
point
we
trying
can
it
two
yet.
musicians.
Halfway through the time.
So we don't know Boateng at all.
No.
What's Perfumo?
We think they're all
I think it's
scandals.
but he's a
think they're
politician.
I think
scandals.
Lilyhammer is the final scandal, but
But
Okay.
we don't know the...
we don't know the other one.
Unless they're members of
Rick
the...
Wakely, Mike Oldfield. Those are the two.
Particular-
They're both like old singers, sounding, or musicians.
Yeah, but they don't
Yeah,
do
right.
anything remotely similar. Rick
No.
Wake's a rock musician and Mike Oldfield's a new
Shall we?
age.
Boateng's a politician, I think.
Okay,
Shall we? I don't know. I want to try it so that we got some time to get it
Okay.
wrong.
okay, just try it.
Try it.
That's it. You've solved the walls. That's 4 points for the groups you found, and there are bonus points, of course, for the connections. So let's go through them. Turin, Calgary, Chamonix, Nagano.
They are hosts of the Winter Olympics.
That's it. Winter Olympics host cities. What about the next one? Haymarket, Criterion, Prince of Wales, Lyric.
They're all theatres. In London, I think?
They're all big theatres in London. Quite right. Now, what about this? XYZ, Lilyhammer, Iran Contra, Perfumo.
We believe they're scandals. Might be more than that.
It's not exactly what I want to hear. I might give it to you, but it's not exactly what I want to hear. Have you heard of any of them?
I've heard of Perfumo.
I've heard of Lily. I think Lilyhammer has something to do with ambush marketing. That's all I know about it.
They are generally known as affairs. I'm going to take scandals.
Okay.
The Perfumo affair, that was, do you know?
I only know the name, I'm afraid.
John Perfumo, the government minister, tangled up with Vice girls and so on. That's
yeah.
that was a scandal. Iran Contra, you've literally never heard of it.
It rings a bell. I don't know.
You make me feel so old. That was to do with the selling of missiles by America to Iran. XYZ?
Again, no idea.
No idea.
Now, this is not to do with age, because this is something from the 18th century, and even I am not so old to remember that, but that was a skirmish between America and France to do with sort of bribery in 1798. And Lillehammer?
I know they had at the Winter Olympics there was an ambush marketing.
Nothing to do with that at all. It was about Mossad killing a Moroccan waiter.
Oh, OK.
But I'm going to take scandals, because they basically are scandals, but they're known as affairs. And what about this last group? Boateng or Boateng, Guinness, Oldfield, Wakely.
You
No, it's too general. It's too general.
Let's go you say Famous Michaels earlier. Do you want to go for that?
Famous Mikes.
Tell me about Mike Guinness.
I haven't heard of him.
We don't know.
I mean, they must exist. I'm expecting to hear from them on Twitter any minute now. But no, they are British fashion designers. Oswald Boateng, Lulu Guinness, I think it is, Bruce Oldfield and Amanda Wakely. They are fashion designers.
Not our bag, I'm afraid.
Yes.
But you did find 4 groups, and you got 3 points for the connections. That is a total of 7. Time to bring back the Trenchermen to see how they do with the connecting wall. Different wall, of course, all different clues, but must be solved along the same principled lines. Trenchermen, you're going to have the lion wall. You've got 2.5 minutes to solve it. Starting now.
OK, House of Fun is a song, so...
Madness songs.
Yeah, what else is there?
Michael Caine. House of Fun. Shut up. Michael Caine.
OK, what else is going on?
Struck.
OK. Advanced fee insurance... Brokers?
Fairground rides.
OK.
Water.
Teacups.
Carousel.
Parachute.
Teacups.
Teacups. OK, we've got parachute difficulties there.
Right.
Did you pick up or...? OK. So...
Leave teacups out.
Yep. Go for it. Carousel, parachute. Bus.
Leave water out.
OK, so
Is there a vajazzle? Have you ever heard of vajazzle?
Yeah. Well, try and see. So, you take over, Jack. Gazmans, Williams.
You keep looking.
Advanced benefit.
Ream, are these words that can...
That could be word things, couldn't they? Ream just screams of being a word clue, doesn't it?
W, ream, near, backwards.
Put something
Is
backwards.
there anything with 8s in them? Because what do we say?
You're halfway through the time.
Water has to be one from Disney Carousel.
They're not Rogers and Hammerstein musicals.
That's the one we tried before.
Hair. Something insurance. Right.
Shipping insurance.
Life insurance.
Life insurance. What about D-ream? Is that anything to do with a D at the beginning of it?
Yeah,
something?
that was a group.
D, anything else that the word D would fit in, or first letter, a letter before it, something, you know,
Yeah.
something whatever.
That's Ream only means one thing. I can't.
Okay. We're running out of time here, team.
Got 30 seconds.
So if you, D. How about things words again? Let's go for the words. Okay.
Well,
More on that.
10 seconds now.
I've tried all these. No, nothing else there.
That's it. The wall has frozen, but you got one group, and I'll give you a bonus point if you can tell me the connection. Shut Up, Michael Caine, House of Fun, and Love Struck.
Songs by Madness.
They are songs by the group Madness. Bonus points still available, of course, for the groups you didn't find, so let's resolve the wall. OK. Insurance, benefit, advance fee, carousel.
Are they forms of financial transaction? So a carousel would be methods in which people pay money to each other. It's some sort of complex financial
There is
instrument.
a word I have to hear.
Like fraud.
They are types of financial fraud, is exactly what they are. I mean, they are types of financial transaction, but specifically fraud. Insurance fraud, benefit fraud. Advance fee is when you're told you've won a big amount. If you just send a little bit in advance, never do that, of course. And a carousel is to do with moving goods around between countries to dodge the VAT.
and things, yeah.
So types of financial fraud. Next one. Teacups, octopus, waltzer, pirate ship.
They're fairground rides.
They're fairground rides. You just never put all 4 in the same group. You kept pressing them,
Yeah.
not all 4 at once. And the last one, gel major ream vajazzle.
Should we go with the letter in front? Anything else? They can all be preceded by a single letter.
Give me some examples.
D-ream, the
And
group,
the
for
others?
example. They can all also be preceded by a single letter.
I'm afraid they can't, but I won't say I don't respect you more for not knowing that these are all examples of slang from the TV show The Only Way is Essex.
Well, there you go.
Quite glad we didn't get it.
Yes, I've gone up in my own estimation there. Yes.
I'm suspecting there may be something generational going on here. You might be reassured to know that your opponents, the Numerists, had never heard of the Iran-Contra affair.
Ah!
And I'm sure they'd be shocked to hear you don't know The Only Way is Essex.
Yes.
But you did get 1 point for the group you found and 3 more bonuses. That's a total of 4 points. Let's have a look at the scores at the end of round 3. The Trenchermen have got 15 points, but the Numerists are ahead with 17. And if you'd like to have a go at more connecting walls, you'll find them on our website, where you can even make your own. We're going to play the missing vowels round, well-known phrases, names or sayings. The vowels are gone, the consonants are squidged up. Teams, what are those disguised words? Fingers on buzzers then, they'll come in groups of 4. I'll tell you the connections up front. The first are all terms used in air travel. Numerists?
Air steward.
Correct. Numerists?
Oversized baggage.
Correct. Numerists?
Aisle seat.
Correct. Trenchermen?
Blue Channel.
That's right. Next category, major geographical features of Africa. Numerists?
Cape of Good Hope.
Correct. Numerists?
Lake Malawi.
Correct. Numerists?
Atlas Mountains.
Correct. Trenchermen?
Great Rift Valley.
Correct. Next category, misers. Trenchermen?
Ralph Nickleby.
From Nicholas Nickleby, correct. Come on, it's the famous one from Molière's The Miser, Harpagon, Harpagon. Next clue. Numerists?
Silas Marner.
Correct. Numerists?
Montgomery
From
Burns.
The Simpsons, correct. Next category, undergarments. Numerists?
Bodice.
Correct. That last clue, I know because I'm wearing 3 of them myself, athletic support. But the bell's gone off, which means it's the end of the show, and looking at the final scores. The Trenchermen have got an excellent 18 points, but the winners with 26 are the Numerists. Very good round 4, particularly for you there, James. Very well done. Trenchermen, I'm afraid it's goodbye to you, despite some excellent quizzing. Thank you very much for coming. Please join me next time for another episode so nail-biting that at the end of it I'll be manicuring my elbows. And with that hideous image, goodbye.
Coming up here on BBC4, brand new Time Shift travels back to an age before Aneurin Bevan's groundbreaking healthcare reforms as we tread the road to recovery pre-NHS next. And then remembering the forgotten fallen of the Spanish flu with original BBC4 drama at 10. Stay with us.